so far, although you can't tell in that play as he gets the 2 points.
8 points now for Jay Washington. Again, the interior attack from San Miguel.
This is Menk. Cross court they go. Salvacion tries a three-pointer, hits a three-pointer. That's number 3 for Sunday Salvacion.
You know, that's the big difference right here. Again, they go on a high-low play, but not able to convert. San Miguel is going for the inside 2 points, and Ginebra shooting three-pointers and connecting.
The lead is 16. Hontiveros brings it up. Washington double team, kicks it out. Penisi tries a three-pointer, and he has not been able to find his range in this game. Helterbrand stops and pops for 3. Got it again, JJ Helterbrand. I mean, he has got it in 5th gear for Barangay Ginebra.
And what an explosion here for Barangay Ginebra. 9 out of 18 for 3-point distance, 50% shooting.
A timeout has been called. This is the PBA quarterfinals on CS9. Barangay Ginebra with possession. Off the miss by Custodio. Artadi now out to Valenzuela. Tries another three-pointer.
See, in that play of Barangay Ginebra, they were just looking for the outside shot. Absolutely no inside threat in that play, while Ginebra is now playing a zone defense, which is the right answer if you're going up against a team which is playing big.
A foul on Eric Menk off the rebound. Washington out to Hontiveros. He missed one earlier. You give him a couple of chances, he's going to hit it.
Well, against a zone defense, he's your answer. Dondon Hontiveros now with 10 points. But Lordy Tugade, his partner on the shooting end, is still scoreless in this game.
Here's Paul Artadi. You know, they're really challenging him to keep on shooting that shot. I mean, nobody's even close, 10 feet away from Paul Artadi when he's in the three-point area.
You know, the big problem here for Barangay Ginebra is that because they're shooting so well from the outside, they'll just keep on taking those shots. And if you lose your aggressiveness that way...
Another outside, well, that's a fake from JJ Helterbrand. Hontiveros though right there to make him think twice. Cross court they go. Salvacion, he won't think twice. Fingris ahead to JJ Washington, and he blew the layup. Salvacion, Penisi back on defense, gives it to Artadi, missed the layup. The rebound, who's got it? Fingris gets it.
Well, Penisi is such an intimidator inside.
Custodio losing control, another turnover for San Miguel. Valenzuela kicks it out, Salvacion will set it up.
And good move on the part of Salvacion because they need Eric Menk in the mix.
Eric Menk kicks it out. Artadi again left wide open, and again he makes them pay. Paul Artadi, another three-pointer. 6 now in the ball game.
Wide open perimeter for Barangay Ginebra, and it's target practice for them right now.
I mean, nobody close to Artadi at all. Jay Wash tries to answer back, in and out. And this is starting to get away from San Miguel.
Well, no rhythm in the offense of San Miguel because there's no playmaker. There's no one who can set the table. And guys are just taking their shots one-on-one. There's no movement in the offense. And that's why they're missing Jose Marcelo right now.
Junti Valenzuela hitting a turnaround jumper, getting the 2 points, and things are just on a roll for Barangay Ginebra. Let's go now to Patricia Hizon at courtside.
The veteran Ron Rosella got ejected from the game very early in the first quarter as he was called for a flagrant 2 foul as he tried to evade a collision with J.J. Helterbrand, who was in the act of shooting a 3-pointer, as you see in this recall shot right here. Now, Olsen was to be instrumental in upping the assists of the San Miguel Beermen tonight. They averaged 22 in the wild card, went down to 10 in the quarterfinals, and they've only had 6 at the half. Olsen Rochelle said that this is his first time to be in this kind of situation. Now, the San Miguel Beermen continue to grope for form.
Well, Patricia, on the screens right now, I think a little bit of scouting. Patrick Fran and Jimmy Alapag in the house. And, you know, you're right. Olsen Rosella is not somebody that you'd expect to be called a flagrant 2. And from a Dean's List, Quinito.
Well, disrupting the rotation, San Miguel already with 18 turnovers. Well, you saw the talk text group over there scouting this game. Jimmy Alapag, good player. Assistant coach Patrick Fran and Aboy Castro also.
You know, I'm sure
right
they're itching to play as Danny Siegel gets the 2 points. And then when you do make it as an outright semifinalist, you do have a long wait. And you know, I heard they did go to Singapore to do some scrimmage games there, but nothing like a pure, real PBA game.
That's right. You don't want to get stale, but at the same time, if you've got the luxury of a long rest, you are able to regroup and look at that. Here's Bacana. It's all hustle. A small man getting the tip.
They're just pouring it on now. Cross court, Hontiveros for 3. They're going to need a lot more of that. 13 for Dondon Hontiveros with an 18-point lead in Barangay Ginebra. But remember, Barangay Ginebra also had an 18-point lead in the third quarter in game number 2. San Miguel went all the way back and even took the lead. Here's Salvacion, and you know, they're doing it inside now. Salvacion able to cut back door behind the San Miguel defense. And then San Miguel shooting from the outside. So Hontiveros and Pinisi back-to-back threes in 2 possessions.
Now this is going to be big. If San Miguel is able to make some stops and then they become a little more accurate from the 3-point distance, we're going to have a nice ball game here towards the end.
Well, that's the key. They got to make some stops here.
And that was one stop right there.
That's a good start.
And Bonbon being aggressive, drawing the contact and going to the line, which is another key to San Miguel's attack. They need to be aggressive, put some pressure now on Barangay Ginebra.
So the lead is 17. Everything has gone Ginebra's way in this game. But you know, 4:31 plus 12 more minutes of the fourth quarter. San Miguel, I mean, Olsen Rosella is great, but you know, that lineup is loaded. Well, let's take a look at the KFC Taste of the Game. Time now for our family enjoying the game with a lot of KFC. And baka Ginebra fans yan kasi happy sila ng mga Ginebra eh.
I think happy sila because kumakain sila ng chicken.
Kahit na panalo matalo, basta may chicken eh. No? Basta may KFC.
Nothing beats KFC.
Finger licking good, of course. Here's Peña giving it to Custodio. His shot is a little long. Ball is tipped. San Miguel gets another crack. Cross court, Tugade, open for 3.
That's what San Miguel needs. Lordy Tugade to get hot. That's his first field goal conversion of the game.
And that is badly needed by the Beermen. Lordy Tugade. I mean, this guy has been so big as a contributor for San Miguel. And they're going to need him if they want to win this game. Salvacion missing the shot. Mento with the offensive rebound. And he'll take 2.
But this lead has been paired to 13 points from a high of 21. And San Miguel with 4 3-point conversions in this quarter.
So Eric Menk, a couple of free throws. He was instrumental in game number 2 in Barangay Ginebra's win. A lot of stabs inside. So Villanueva and Tubid now back in the game. As Eric Menk, modest numbers there for the Ginebra Center. Extend the lead to 15 now.